Welcome to Pinehurst Racing. This is Sohcahtoa's Gallop on the Epsom Downs on the all-weather surface here on the 17th of September 2011. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, Saturday today. We're racing on Wednesday at Kempton Park on the all-weather, and this is his last piece of work before he goes racing. Just before we show Sohcahtoa coming up the gallops here, this is the group in front of him. It's Diamond Vision leading a juvenile, and Diamond Vision a 3-year-old. This is a nice piece of work, so we thought we'd show it to you. He strides out really well here, and he just has to slow down slightly for the juvenile behind him. But they do think he's coming back to his best, and he's had a few problems recently, and they put in a really nice performance to win on debut, and they do think that that will be repeated sometime soon, hopefully in his next run. The Sohcahtoa here is just behind Grey Lamy. They are working individually here. It's just a sighter for Sohcahtoa. But Grey Lamy is a mid-90 rated handicapper. He's a high-class handicapper, and he ran right up to his best the other day at Kempton. And Sohcahtoa just gets an inch of rain here and takes off, and Dave has to pull back on the reins. He doesn't want him to do too much, and he carries on pulling all the way up to the mile here, and that's a really nice piece of work. That's as good as he's been this season at home. Now, we've had a frustrating second half to the season with Sohcahtoa. He's had a few problems, and his most recent run at Sandown, he lost both of his front shoes, absolutely destroyed any chance he had of winning there. Also at Folkestone, he was found to be carrying a fairly nasty bug after the race, and that definitely would have hindered his performance there. He's had a bit of time off and had a slight leg injury in between as well, but he's fully back to his best, and we go to Kempton on Wednesday. And quite simply, if he puts his best foot forward, he's got a great chance. He's going to be a very big price as well, an each-way price. But the handicapper takes each run on merits, and he's been coming down the handicap, and he's fully £21 below his last mark when he ran on the all-weather. That's a huge drop in grade. And quite simply, if he shows what he does at home on the racetrack, he will be very hard to beat, and definitely won't be out the places. But as always with him, it's a bit of a lottery as to what sort of performance he's going to put in, but we've got our fingers crossed that he's going to show the sort of form that he's just shown us today at Kempton, and if he gets his own way up front, he's going to be very hard to beat, and we've got all our fingers crossed that everything goes to plan this Wednesday.